Hello and welcome back to Zielonka. Alright, we are straight back in to the madness of the harvest. We are at our other potato field all ready to be harvested. Let's have a quick look at the map and see how we're getting on. This is much bigger than 52, so this will definitely be quite the job indeed. We do still have this helper cracking on, which is great. I've got the John Deere all ready to go, positioned to collect more pallets. I might end up getting, as I said at the end of the last episode, another trailer, because I do feel as though it's fine for now, but yeah, another one would just be much, much better. Right, so we are going to start on this side here, of course, and make our way all the way over to, well, back here, I suppose. We'll do a bit of a headland all the way round. It should work out to be fine, but I guess we'll just see what happens. I would like to get a headland done and then stick a helper on. This is a very awkward field, so the most that we can do to help with it would be for the best. We can always just randomly stick it on a helper as well to kind of tend to the job at hand. But it might miss bits and all that, because I did really push the limits of this particular field, and I'm very happy for it. The potato, so I'm not too certain what to do. I feel like I do want to do all those fields as potato, because I feel like we are going to get a load of canola in for the mill. Again, I said I might do some more sunflowers, don't know, probably canola though. Whether I'm going to buy that full block of fields remains to be seen, because I would just be silly and tempted to do a bloody massive potato harvest, but I think doing all the fields that we currently have as potatoes is already mental enough, so we shall see how it goes. I don't think... I'm really not certain how much more of the vegetables I'm going to do. Even with the way we've got vegetable harvesting going now, I still feel as though it is quite intensive and much more suited to multiplayer playing. Having two people doing the harvest together, I think, would make an absolute big difference, massive difference. But as I said, I'm going to stick to what I said about trying all of the new productions, which the spinnery, as I mentioned, is a new production model. It's a model of the spinnery, but it's not a new production, as is the dairy. So that being said, I'm not going to faff with any animals, be it sheep or cows or anything like that, nor will I venture off into cotton and fabric and all that. I do want to save the majority of my fabric making for vintage, because we're just getting started with that now with our flax fiber, but we won't get too much into that just yet. Now I'm waiting to get notification that the helper has completed their job, or at least cannot carry on anymore unless I've already missed it, but I will do as much of this headland as I can. I do want to take one trip down to the new production, if we can, the preserved food, as soon as possible. Maybe what I'll do is I will stick a helper on this side, just so we can have a look and see how they're getting on. Ooh, nearly there, nearly. Right, very good. We will get... Are they doing fine? Right, so this is possible. This is an alright thing. If anything, I might go the long way, like this way down, and that would be very, very good. So we'll see what happens. I might let the helper go a couple times here to help out. What? Why have you stopped? Right, as I said, it seems sometimes a bit confused. Might as well get this. Oh wait, is that a new row of crop? Ah, that might be why. That might be why. So, let me just get this small bit here, because this is in fact carrot. Well, that lined up really nicely then, if that is the case. Beautiful. Let's have a quick look though. So this was carrot and then parsnip. Wonderful. Okay, so that is exactly why that has happened. So what we'll do is we will, I can't remember the button, unload boxes. We'll get those unloaded. And we will Oh, blimey. Sorry. Get off. Get off. We'll get that unloaded. Brilliant. We'll put that back down. We will order another 8 boxes. And, oh, sorry, 8 boxes. 4 boxes. Don't get too carried away here. We'll get that lined up again. And we'll get the helper to crack on doing that, because this job is one I would not trust myself to do, simply for the fact that, well, it'll take bloody ages as well. And we've got so many other things that we can tend to. Right, so now that that's done, I am still very tempted to buy that field across the track there and turn it into a... Oh, hello. One more, mate. One more. Nope, wrong direction. And... Alright, something about full only. Yeah, no. Yeah, nah. There we go. Brilliant. Perfect. So, yeah, as I was saying, I would like to look at purchasing this field as well and extending our vegetable operation into... Ooh, that is a very tippy trailer. I forgot about that. Into that field as well, but that would mean that we would have even more vegetables to contend with. Now, this harvest alone is going to take quite some time, so we shall just have to wait and see what happens. I don't want to rush the process or anything. So we will take... Oh, have I missed the... Yes, that is exactly where we need to go. So I'll just spin round. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. But yes, just to conclude on my sort of preamble, if you will, this series is undefined as far as how long it's going to go. My big plan is to get as many of the production things produced as possible, so we only really have preserved food remaining. But I would like to give the potato chips a proper opportunity to flourish, so it's very possible that we'll do a mega potato harvest, and that could be the last big harvest that we do, but I haven't fully decided that yet. Time will tell. I know we've just gone and purchased that we've got at least a combine and all these different things, but they were things that we did need anyways, so we'll let that go in. So we'll figure it out. Basically what I'm saying is I don't have an exact end episode for this, oh blimey, for this series. Right, that is exactly why I wanted to do a full headland. So what I will do, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spin round, and then I will let the helper crack on, because we really do need to... there should be nothing stopping it, considering we're going to have so many spuds here in the future. I mean, we're already at 14,000 litres, and we haven't even done a full headland, so yeah, it's going to be a bit mental. So what I'm going to do is I will get to the end here, I'll set a helper off, because that side is very nice and straight on, so perfect for a potato harvesting helper. We will do a bit of harvesting ourselves as well, probably closer to the funny bits, because there are some funny bits, to say the least. But I do just want to ensure that the process of everything is going swimmingly with the veg, because that one, unfortunately, that does need to be a bit more babysat, I guess you could say. Right, this will be a bit awkward. Oh, go on then, I'll get that small bit first. Just didn't want to leave a tiny bit there if I were to set it off on a helper this way. Alright, we'll go in reverse, we'll start the helper off. It'll be a bit funny at first, but eventually it'll have no problems. Oh, I'm destroying crops as we go. Alright, there we go. Right, and set that on a helper. Perfect. Is it? Yes, brilliant. And that will be done soon, so we'll take this back to the farm. Alright, so I did get notification that the hopper was at 80% full, which is impressive considering the fact that there is so little done so far. I'm hoping that by the time it turns around we can unload. Doesn't fill up before then. Oh, I knew it. Oh, and... Oh, no, sorry. I thought it stopped. The other one is done. Right. This is at 96. This one has just completed. So we will... You know what? Let's not miss a beat on it. Let's dump them out. Into the crop. That's absolutely fine. These crops are good for that. You can drive in them and all that. And I suppose you'd have to be able to... to be able to harvest, really. Okay, that's all done. Yes, we want more. Yes, we want that. Alright. And of course I'm in the way. Get spun round here. We will collect those 4 boxes before the helper turns round, otherwise they'll get stuck in that. There we go, we'll just let him turn round. And we'll go and collect these boxes. So yes, this is a bit of a faff, I will admit, but at least we have a more simple way of collecting our boxes. Now, I am very tempted still to get a second trailer, which will just make this job even easier, and it's very likely I will. But well, hang on. What do we have anything we can sell? Here, let's tend to the potatoes first. Ooh, come on. Nice, made it. Made it. So yes, we'll have to check. Do we have anything that we can sell? We did a load of triple soup. I think we might be out of triple soup. We do have other soup producing, carrot and I want to say red beet, I think, because the parsnip had all been used up. And we never did make parsnip soup, and I don't think we ever will. Possibly, I don't know. Haven't fully decided yet. Ah, right. I should probably go across the top here. I think I will do another headland once we get a bit more situated, but I'll let him fill this up, or rather empty out. Right, brilliant. Okay. Oh, are we done? Oh, you're not done. Are you done? Now you're done. Brilliant. Okay. We'll just get this out the way. Hopefully it's not... Oh yes, very much so out the way. And... getting on fine there. We don't want this to overrun too much. Oh, do I get another trailer now or not? Is there any in the sale? Wouldn't that be lovely? I think it was fairly expensive as well at £40,000. Oh no, it's not 40,000, 30,000. Oh, well that's alright, that. But before we do, what do we have to sell? So, right, no chips. We won't be selling that. We've got loads of red beet soup. So that's alright. Let's have a look. Carrot soup as well as red beet soup. Carrot soup is a really good price currently. But March is the best time, so we might be better off waiting. I just don't want to be without cash for a while. But we are going to have preserved foods. Yeah, they are producing as well now. And that's coming along quite nicely. So, I don't know. I feel like at the rate that this is going, maybe we're fine with just the one trailer. But, anyways, I'm going to probably have a mix of potato harvesting and vegetable carting. A bit of a mix of the two in a time lapse. Oh no, we've still got 50-some%. Right, well then if that's the case, I will probably wait for it to be out of the crop and then I'll take over. Any moment now. Oh my, it's doing... What is it doing? Interesting. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take off part of that bit of that field here. I'm going to have to do a bit more of a... See, this might be even... Oh no, such a weird field. That's my fault though. I absolutely did that. I'll let it get to the end and then I'll take over and do a bit of a time lapse and get some more potatoes harvested. Alright, well there we have some more potatoes in the lorry. I seem to have fully missed this bit here, and I think I will go down. I know it seems a bit of a waste to do it now, but it has to get done anyways, and I'm almost certain there's potatoes in there, hidden away. Indeed there are. So I'm going to go to the end here, and I'm going to do another bit of a headland across the top there, just so that we're not missing any bits. As it comes down here and tapers off, it might be a bit more difficult, so I might have to do another bit of a headland thing there. But I would have to say that this potato harvest is coming along very, very well. In fact, I do want to have a quick check. Did I activate that production? Certainly I did. I did. Okay, good, good, good. So we do have loads and loads of potatoes. So the thing is, we now have a 5-to-1 ratio, or sorry, 100 to 5, so a 5-to-1 ratio of spuds to oil. However, with the oil that's being produced, we need 500,000 litres of spuds, which is something I did mention previously in the last episode, or the one before, I can't remember exactly, but we did in fact say that, and that is why I wanted to do my massive potato harvest. I do want to get a good idea of how many spuds we actually get out of this field though. So far we're at 40,000 litres plus whatever is in the lorry, which I reckon is about, what was that? It was about 60% of this. So maybe call it 60,000 litres, and we have barely really dug into it. So 60. There could be 200,000 litres of spuds in this field alone. So if we were to do another massive potato harvest, then I reckon we'd have, not only would we have our 500,000 potatoes needed for the production, but we could then turn around and put some into potato soup production as well. So I think that's what we're going to do. I don't think we're going to do any more oil producing crops until we know for certain how much more potatoes we have. We've got lots. We have got lots. Okay, so now that this is kind of coming along, I think I'll clean this bottom up here, go along this edge one more time. Actually, no, I'll go up along the left side there. I'll do it off camera. I will have a check as well for this helper. Okay, hopefully by the time we get to the end of this bit, they will be ready to unload boxes and we can take some more down to the food preserved factory. Alright, we've got another 8 pallets of parsnip, or 8 boxes rather of parsnip, and another, well, nearly 2 full ones there already. It's going very swimmingly. It does take some time, I will admit. The vegetables really does take a fair chunk of time, but you know what, it is a new thing, and that's why we're doing it. So possibly in the future, if we were to do something a bit different and we had a very small scale operation, then I would consider doing these in another series as well. Since it is part of the of a DLC, it can go on to other maps, which is lovely. Whether or not we do it remains to be seen, but I might be all vegged out by the time we're done with this series, but we shall see. Right, we'll get another 16,000 litres of parsnip in. I don't think I've activated the parsnip preserve food production yet, so that is something we can get cracking on as well. We are running out of daylight, but luckily we do have September as well to finish all of the these things. Parsnip, yes, let's activate that. I think we'll be fine for money. Once we get these really going, that will really bring in a nice profit. And now, with the amount of potatoes and sunflowers we have, it's a good ratio. And we're producing so much canola oil as well that we are well on our way to making even more potato chips. Look at that, we're at 60% already. And I've only just unloaded them. That is mental. Right, how are we doing? I'm going to try and get this unloaded, and then I'll take this over to the production. Hopefully before it starts moving again. Let's see if we can manage it. Ideally it will unload before it starts harvesting, because we're at 75%, so it would be good to get this fully emptied before it carries on. Oh, brilliant. Good helper, good helper. Some seem to be flying out the side. Oi! Oh, is you empty? Is it empty now? Yeah, it must be. Okay, well, perfect. We've got 93%, so we'll take this to the potato production plant. Alright, we are getting our potatoes loaded in, and as that does that, I had a thought as I was driving over to the production. I don't think we need a harvester. Now I know we have this beautiful John Deere harvester, one that I've never really used. I did use it. Oh wow, we are very, very stuck, unfortunately. Oh, nope, yep. Really quite stuck. There we are. This beautiful John Deere harvester, which we do have on a lease to own. So if I was to get rid of it, I would do it now. And the reason, so let's have a look. We did, bloody Nora, we did just buy this massive header for it as well. Now, I know that we're going to lose value on that, but here's my thinking, is that, and it's just gone over as well, bloody Nora. Maybe we should use it for one more harvest before we get rid of it. The reason I want to get rid of it is because we've got so much canola in, and that will process, and we'll need more in the future. But if I time it just right, and we get 500,000 litres of potatoes in here, with what we need for the oil, then we don't need to harvest any more sunflowers, or, sorry, canola or sunflowers. So I'm really, really tempted to return our combine. But I don't know for certain. Right, let's have a look. Okay, I wanted to look at contracts. 89 is wheat, I believe. It is. Now, if we can get one big contract out, but it's not going to be good anymore, is it? Oh, it's the final day, isn't it? That is right. Okay, let me have a look and see. Is it worth doing? Let's look at the details. Turn this up. Harvest wheat. Right, it's not the best possible outcome, but would that money, plus what we get from the remainder of it, be enough to make it worth it? I think so. I think so. Right, I'm going to accept this contract. So I will accept 89, mostly because it's literally right there, I believe. Yeah, brilliant. And because I am going to return the harvester. So, that being said, we are going to stay in August for the beginning of the next episode. We are going to end this episode here. I'm going to get this all set up. We are going to have a very short beginning in August in the next episode, but I think we need to get rid of this harvester. I'm only doing this contract to basically pay for the hour that we went over, and really, I mean, come on, but all of us know that this will not take very long given the size of the header, and we don't have to worry about the here, we'll just lower it down. We don't have to worry about the what do you call it? Blimey, I've lost my words. Straw or anything like that. Blowing the start. I can't remember what it's called. My mind has just completely blanked on it. But if you look, I'm pleased about this. But if you look, 86 and 87, it's still massive, but this will go so much quicker, although wheat does go fairly quick. Where do we have to deliver it? That's not even that far, really. I have kind of made a mistake, though, because we do have the spuds to transport as well, so we might have to borrow the lorry for that, but I'm not too fussed on it. We're going to do this contract, get the last bit out of this harvester that we can. So I might even do it myself and not just on a helper. We also have, of course, this would be full. So we are just going to empty these out and get it ready for the next episode. So we'll be doing some nighttime harvesting, but I might forego doing the spuds until the next month. Same with these, actually. We don't have to do these until the next month. So we'll buy those. We'll shut the engine down. We'll shut that engine down as well. We'll shut this down because we don't want it to, yeah, we don't want to overdo it here. Might do a bit ourselves as well. We'll get it set up though for the next go. As you can see, the lights have already come on. So the helper is well underway, but I think we might put potatoes and vegetables on hold until September. But wheat, we do have to get done this month. It's a last opportunity for it. So that will be what we do at the beginning of the next episode. We've got this field we'll harvest, and we'll take, and luckily it's fully fertilized, so we should get a nice bonus from it as well. It usually does say what you get for a bonus. Profit from harvest. Yeah, possibly. I mean, that it does say that's with the profit. I think it'll be more than that, but we shall see. Right, well, it has been a very busy episode indeed. We've got loads of spuds in. Here, let's just have a look at the map. Loads of the spuds are done, loads to go. We got loads of vegetables done, but also loads to go. And then we've got a big contract here that we can help to pay for some of this combine that we really didn't need in the beginning. We just needed to lease it out. And I have done, but my intention was to own it beyond. Anyways, I'm rambling away, wasting time for the next episode. I will leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel. And please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care. And bye for now.